It really is.
Okay, but now it's time for the return of the Flutter-Sleeve V-neck top. This was a huge hit, and we reordered it again this summer to be able to offer it to you. But tonight, we announced that it's back in our store, but with a sale price. So now we're looking at $42 instead of $47. You're gonna love the fabric. I'm gonna let Gary explain it to you. But it's a little bit of what we call a burnout on this rayon soft t-shirt. And then where you have the texture, it almost feels like towel terry to me, Gary.
A little bit. It's actually a jacquard.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a jacquard jersey knit. But it does have the feeling of a burnout. It just doesn't have the sheerness of a burnout. And then the texture. So, oh, that's a beautiful shot there.
Stand still.
So you see the texture. It almost looks like terry,
yes.
right? But it's not. It's just a jacquard pattern. It's beautiful.
And it feels so comfortable. Plus, I love the sleeve. It's not too much of a flutter.
Right.
It's a subtle flutter.
Right.
But because it has that raglan sleeve, it's such an easy fit. But here, let me show you colors, because an $8 easy pay, a $42 price, and it looks like a blouse, but feels like a t-shirt.
Yep, exactly.
Looks like a pump. Feels like a sneaker, right? Okay, so here is your deep lagoon. Where's the white pants, the sand that we just went shopping for, and the skimmer that would all work with deep lagoon.
Really pretty, yeah.
Here is white, and white is limited already. In fact, last call, fewer than 100 to go around.
Wow. Okay.
Then we've got the navy. I mean, I think navy and summertime, they go together like fireworks in summertime, right?
Can I just also say quickly that if you're not a fan of prints, you know, you don't like big, oversized, multicolor prints, this gives you that pattern look in a top, but it's all the same color. So it's very easy to wear.
Ooh, all right, then here's a yellow choice for you. We're gonna refer to this one as deep gold, but I'll tell you, your first sense and your first, like, you know, instinct is to call it a yellow shirt, right?
Yeah.
Mustard yellow almost.
Yes,
like
exactly.
the one that we put on the hot dog and the hamburger.
Yeah.
It's already getting limited too in deep gold.
So pretty.
Which, by the way, I would love with the navy skimmer that we just went shopping for, all your blue jeans and shorts. And then I took one look at this tonight and thought deep papaya is the one I preferred, and deep papaya is already very popular. Papaya is popular. That's hard to say if you say it too fast.
It's so pretty.
It is.
And you know, this fabric, by the way, I mean, Amy can attest to this. She's wearing it. I'm certainly not. But it is rayon rich, so it's drapey, it's soft, it has a cool hand to the skin. You know, think about those hot days when you're outside and, you know, your skin feels like it's burning a little bit. This is going to have a cool
maybe
factor.
I'm not ready for summer.
Yeah.
I was just saying I'm sick of the rainy kind of mild weather. But now when you say it like that, maybe I'm not ready for summer either.
We forget until we're out there.
Yes.
And then we're like, oh, maybe I like it a little cooler.
You're right.
We're never happy. But it's a gorgeous fabric. It drapes, it's cool, it's easy. I mean, and it has this kind of dressed up vibe, but still casual.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
And you know, I never checked with my team. Are Gary and I allowed to walk through this fashion rack and join Pam and Simone? Okay, I wasn't sure. You want to walk through our little boutique over here?
Let's do it.
We'll join the ladies. So Simone's going to be in white. And again, white is last call. She's 5'10", and she wears a small. And Pam is in the navy. Pam's a height of 5'9½", and she wears a 1X. I'm 5'2½". I have on deep papaya, and I'm in the extra, extra small. Gary's gonna bring the yellow, so let me grab lagoon, and then that way we'll have them all. Gary, everything's machine washed, tumble dry.
Yes.
So I don't say that tonight. Hear it here during this presentation. Everything can go into the wash. And 500 orders already placed. It's that solution. You know, you don't want to be fancy, you don't want to be fussy, but you don't want to be boring and basic either. Put this on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the fact that it's a jacquard pattern, that it's tonal, that it's one color, that it's easy to wear. Seriously, you know, we love prints in Denim & Company. We do them really well. They're all exclusive. But this is a brand new fabric for us. I think we introduced it last year. And it's just, I think it's absolutely stunning. It's that almost tapestry-esque kind of feeling to it. But remember, it's just soft and drapey and subtle. Amy, we love a V neckline in Denim & Company.
I think America likes a V-neck.
Yeah, it's super flattering. Still, you get great décolleté coverage. Like you said, the sleeve is not too fluttery. It's just the right amount of room in there to move and breathe. It's a beautiful top.
Well, and we're busy. Well over 500 orders placed tonight. It's finally back in stock tonight. So think about it. Remember those skimmers that we were just talking about and all the red and yellow popped up on your screen? Because we had already had a presentation and sizes are now limited. That's the same thing that's happening with this flutter sleeve top. When Gary shows it again this week or, another time this month, we're not going to have all the colors. We won't have all the sizes. You have a chance to get them now, and 700 orders just placed. So here is your deep lagoon. Think like white pants and a tropical moment, or the sand and the khakis and a little bit more of a preppy moment.
I
It all
love that
works.
with white, yeah.
So pretty.
Gorgeous.
I'm in the papaya. I love it. Don't laugh, but I had dinner late tonight and I had already had my shirt on and it was a red sauce dinner. And I thought, gosh, it's a good thing I'm wearing papaya and not the white. So if you're one like me, a foodie, put your papaya on. It's not going to show any kind of stains.
Exactly.
And then we have the white on Simone, but not for much longer. Dozens to go around now.
Yeah, the white
in
is beautiful.
And tell me about deep gold. I mean, again, I find deep gold by the name, it almost would look like that mirror on the wall. And I know you guys can't see it at home. Like, this is gold, right?
Yeah.
But this is yellow.
This is more of like a sun yellow or a sort of a light mustard yellow, if you will. I mean, it's a beautiful color. Wear it with navy, wear it with olive, wear it with denim, black, anything like that. It's just, and yellow looks good on a lot of different skin tones and hair colors. So
Okay,
the yellow's
the
a good
gold.
choice.
And then the navy.
Yeah, the navy.
I mean, that's a great choice,
classic.
too.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it with the more dressed down look, but I see that navy and like put a blazer over that if you ever want to, and
It'd be
fancy
pretty.
jewelry.
Yeah. Or if you have we had a red jean on this morning. So if you want to do a little Americana with navy and red, you could certainly go that route
Well,
also.
speaking of Americana, Pam, like look at that
yeah.
navy with sand, right? Like that's what I tend to do, like the navies and the sand together.
Yeah,
but
pretty.
You do whatever you want if you like the navy and the black.
Yeah.
We're getting limited already. I'll get that in a second. White's about to go. 1,000 orders now placed. Keep in mind too, it's $42. Often, $42 is the price that we pay for something a little bit more standard. And this is nothing standard. This is not like your cookie cutter t-shirt. Gary, if you will go over the jacquard pattern again, I just think everyone's going to be really impressed with this when it comes home for $42.
Well, it's rayon rich, so it's, the rayon is going to give you that beautiful softness. The pattern itself is a jacquard, and you see there that it has a little raised texture to it with almost like a terry texture in between. You see that right in there. It's beautifully done. It's done on a jacquard knitting machine. So there's nothing printed about it. It's like a permanent pattern. And to me, it has like this sort of blown up foulard or tapestry-esque kind of feeling to it. But remember, it's soft and drapey and airy and comfortable and easy. And it's just, on a hot day, you're going to feel really good in this.
You are, and I love this part. I mean, the length is great too. I should probably share that with you. It's anywhere from 25.5 inches to 31.5, depending on the size you shop for. And we do have extra small through 5X in most of our Denim & Company pieces. But like this whole top part from waist up, it's a joy to be in. The sleeve isn't tight. The sleeve is not too short. You have room in your waistline, and the V-neck is not too deep and plunging. It's just right. I mean, everything about this, and then the sale price included, it just makes sense. Yeah, you've just found a new top. And if today is Sunday, I'm hoping by next Sunday you'll have this, so you can maybe even wear it next weekend. And you'll get so many compliments, but you'll feel good in it too. And I love when that comes together.
Yeah.
You're happy in the top, you're smiling, and you're excited to be with friends and family on the day that you wear it, and then you start getting compliments too.
Yeah, and you know what else, Amy, I forgot to mention?
What?
This fabric doesn't really wrinkle.
Oh!
It's
Hallelujah.
rayon rich, and I can take this fabric and just squeeze it in my hand. I don't have that much time, but look at that.
Wow.
There's no wrinkles.
So I'm thinking suitcase and vacation?
Suitcase, carry-on bag, overnight bag.
Even car rides.
Car rides, airplane rides, all day at work. I mean, this is the kind of top you're always going to look fresh and ready to go in.
Well, then here's your colors, because it's back. Finally, after being a huge hit last summer, we reordered it this summer. And Alan, you said how many orders? 1,300 orders placed. So here's your deep lagoon and your deep papaya. And then your white is last call and just about gone. Your gold, which we're gonna call yellow in our minds, but order it deep by the name of deep gold. It's limited. And now we also have navy on Pam. And by the way, half the quantities in my papaya are gone. I don't even think I've ever eaten a papaya. Have you guys? Is it good?
Is it good? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know that I've had one either.
No, it's very orange, I know that.
Now I want to try it.
But I'm pretty sure my grocery store does not have papaya, Gary Gobin.
No?
No. I mean, we have mango, and I love it when it's pre-cut, because if you've ever tried to cut a mango on your own,
No.